Virtuous Lady, Virtuous Lady.
Hi, welcome to my channel. For those who are tuning in for the first time, I'd like to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those that are returning, I'd like to say thank you. My name is Loletta, and on this channel, my goal is to motivate and to inspire you to live your best life to the fullest. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about transitioning from Christmas, which is the holidays, to the winter, which we're in now, and how to transition. I kept a lot of my winter decor, but I took away the Christmas part of it. As we know, when we take everything away, the house looks empty for a good while, and you have to get used to it. So I just wanted to kind of fill it up, or kind of still have some decor in there that wasn't Christmas, but yet still it's not spring or nothing. So at this point, I'm just going to show you a wreath that I put together because my front door was empty, had nothing on it. And I decided to use just some things I had around the house. This wreath is very budget friendly, not hard to make at all. And if you don't have things laying around the house, you can also pick it up at the Dollar Tree or your local Walmart or any craft store. So it's very affordable and pretty easy to put together. So if this is something that you're interested in, please stay tuned. Consider hitting the like button, giving me a thumbs up at the end of the video. And also feel free to share, feel free to comment. Let me know what your routine is during this transitional stage. And also consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time a video is uploaded. At this time, we're going to get started. Okay, I have one of these wire wreaths, the form that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And I got the larger one. And what I'm going to do, basically, this is the microfiber in the automotive section, microfiber cloth. And I already had this around the house. What I'm going to do is just cut this into strips. I'm going to plug up my hot glue gun in the meantime, and I'm going to go ahead and cut a few more strips. What I'm going to do is just do like this. This tends to shed a lot, as you see, and I would rather it shed before I put it up. I cut about 1.5 of the microfiber on fabrics. And hopefully my glue is hot enough. You don't even have to worry about the tag. What we're going to do is just wrap this around. And I have to let this heat up a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, what I did was just wrap it around and just hot glued it just for a starting point. And I'm just going to take this and just overlap it and continue to wrap it. When I get to the end, I'm going to hot glue it again. And bend it right over. Grab another piece and start where I left off there. Actually, I'm going to start in the back. Mash that firmly. And just continue. Make sure that you're overlapping it. Same thing here. Going to put glue on both sides of this. Refill my glue stick. And I'm going to continue this till I'm all the way around. I'm going to take this piece and find an opening and stick it down inside. And when I do, I want to kind of bend it so it'll lay flat pretty much to the wreath. There we go. I'll put a considerable amount of glue here. And then just hold it for a few minutes. I have another piece. I'm going to basically do the same. And lay this down as well. This is where we are right now. See if I can work upside down. That would probably help you out a lot. Okay, with the lambs here, I'm going to kind of bend it and overlap that as well. Kind of twist the lamb's ear a little bit just to get it to conform where you want it. I'm going to hold that down for a few minutes. If you see where I'm going with this. And I think at this time, I'm going to cut the tag off of this, but this was like $1.96. This is a pick for a Christmas tree. I think I'm going to pull these apart. I'll pull these apart and be right back. Okay, I'm going to take this and I think I'm going to glue this on the other side. This is the piece that I took loose. Or should I put the glue on the wrong? And I'm just going to press it down. On top of that, I'm going to put this pine wreath. I'm going to hold the glue down for a minute. Just want to make sure that it's secure since it's going to be on the front door. Next is going to be the lamb's ear. Let's go bend it in place first. Just as I did the other one, hold it down in place. Let me know in the description box if you took everything down for Christmas. Are you going into Valentine's Day, or if you're going to just leave everything plain until spring, or going into Easter. This is a transitional phase that we all are in, especially those that are living north, because we still have snow. I'm going to take this and slide this into here. And we're going to have snow for a couple months at least. At least. This last pine cone, I'm going to slip in here. This is just like a quick wreath that, using what I have basically in the house, that's not taking a lot of money, but just to have something on the door because it looks kind of empty since the wreath has gone down. Now what I have left is a couple pieces of lamb's ear. I'm going to lay that right up here. There we go. So there we are so far. kind of winging this and playing this by ear. Now I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to show you what I bought. I bought these touchless gloves. I was looking for some white mittens. Of course, I couldn't find any. Who wears white mittens? So I found these and they were touchless. So what I did, I cut the fingers off. So what I basically did is just took it. These were, I'm sorry, Joanne Fabrics. It was $1.59, and I had a 40% coupon, so it cost me little or nothing. Anyway, I'm turning this glove inside out. And what I did, I cut this off. This is the touchless, so I didn't want the gray showing. And I went around and sewed right around here, right up under the finger line. You can use a machine. In me, I just did it simple. I just needle and thread. Just to show you, and I turn it around and just double stitch it because this is knit. Knit usually ravels, but this is not going to be worn, so it doesn't matter. It's not going to really come loose. Just knot the end. Cut the string. You can see where, this is not my string, but where I sewed it at. And basically I'm just going to cut above the stitch. For the sake of you seeing what I did, I put a, just took the marker and put a line around there. So you can kind of see what line that I'm going to be sewing on. And I'm just going in and out, right on that line. And I did double thread my needle. Sewing is double threaded. You can basically use any color if you choose to do this. And I'm just turning it around and going back. This is just for a little reinforcement. Plus I still got extra thread left on the needle, so I'm going basically right back in the same direction that I started. And make sure you pull it. You don't want it to be really tight. When I get to the end, I'm just going to knot it up. And cut the leftover string. I'm going to cut the fingers off at this point, above where I sewed it. That'll give me this. And then I'm going to turn it inside out. And that'll give me kind of like the mitten effect that I'm looking for. Kind of put the two together, like so. And I'm going to get a fat needle this time. A thick needle. It's got to be big enough where you can use it for twine. Got this twine from Walmart. I think it was like 4 rolls on it. And I want to make it, I'd say, about 12 or 13 inches. Actually 24, 12 or 13 each way. And I'm going to take it from the inside. Wait 1 second. Got it knotted up. I'm going to lay these two together. Take this from the inside. Actually like this. I'm going to put this in a knot so it doesn't come through. Just going to knot it 3 times just to make sure. And I'm going to cut the ends of the real close to the top. So when I put it through, it'll be like this. And then I'm going to go up and go in the back of the other one. So just to give you a heads up a little bit. In the back of this one, actually it'll be the front of the other one. No, the back of the other one, I'm sorry. Wait a second. You want this to form a loop so that you're going to enter it from the back of it. When you pull it through, just cut the thread, cut it off the thread. You're going to knot it right here. I'm going to put it in a triple knot as before. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to clip off the ends close to the top. So that'll give you somewhat of a glove like this. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little, turn it this way, put a little hot glue here. I could stitch it, but I'm going to hot glue it. And that'll make them look like gloves like this. Now I'm going to attach this to my wreath. Okay, we want it at a uneven level, and that's why I hot glued it so it can stay into place. And to find some place to hang it, I want it to hang a little low, so I think I'm just going to kind of wrap this around this so it can kind of hang. And I'm going to secure this a little with hot glue. Right here. And you have it hanging like this. Okay, this is some greenery that I had. I don't even remember where I got it from. So what I'm going to do is just pull some of these off and hot glue them in, like to cover up spots like this. Just hold it in place for a minute. I have a spot on the other side, then I'm going to do the same thing too. Just to kind of fill in. And I want the gloves to kind of hang. Put a couple more pieces in here. Okay, I have some polyfill, just a little, and you can get this from Joann's Fabrics or even Walmart, even pillow filling. And I'm just going to kind of stuff these up just a little tiny bit. I don't want them fat, but I don't want them flat either. And just take your finger and just kind of push it down to the bottom. And I'm only putting in a little at a time. Make sure you put some in the thumb as well. I think this should do it. This is what this is looking like so far. I don't want these turning on me. Put a little hot glue here, and that'll hold the other one in place as well. I'm going to flatten these out just a little bit. And while I got this here, just to kind of cover that up, I think I'm just going to put one more here. Right up under the string. I want the string to show. The next step is going to be putting a ribbon on here. I'm using scrap ribbon. And I have this left over. This also you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. That's just a burlap with the lace inside. And I'm just kind of dovetailing the ends a little bit. And I have this Christmas ribbon too. It looks like a forest type ribbon. I'm trying to make this in a neutral color. Let me know in the description box below if you would add a punch of color, pop of color. So I did cut this. So what I'm going to do, as I showed you before in previous ones, you take it and the print side up, you hold it, you grab it, twist it. Bring the other part there, grab it, twist it. Grab it, twist it right where my hand is. Pull it over, grab it, twist it, because you want the print side to be the one that's showing. And if you don't twist it, every other loop will be backwards. And let's grab it. And I'm going to take a piece of twine, actually one of these pipe cleaners. I didn't know I had one next to me. You pull it and twist it. Kind of fluff out the bow a little bit. And I'm going to see if I can incorporate this too. Grab it, twist it. This is a short piece. Grab it, twist it, grab it, twist it. So I'm going to hold these two together. This is a loop on each side. I'm going to untwist this. And I can either add it to the back or to the front. I think I'm going to put this in the front since it's smaller. And while I still have everything in my hand, I'll take the pipe cleaner, take it back around, grab it, twist it. I'll twist it a few times, try to get it as tight as I can. Then I'm going to take this basically and just fluff this bow right out. And what I mean by that, you just take your hands and pull it apart. Take your finger and put in it and puff it up. The tails, I'm going to take it and just turn it this way so they can hang. I'm going to take this here. Actually, I'm going to get a bigger piece. Okay, I added a longer string to the back. Took a whole piece of pipe cleaner. And I just twisted it and then I bend it in place, kind of tuck it in. This is what the front is looking like. I think it came out really nice. I like this added touch of the gloves. And with the bow, it kind of covers up the pipe cleaner so you can't see it. So give me your opinion on this. Let me know, are you one to kind of put a wreath up for every holiday? Are you basically just going to do winter? Do you put wreaths up at all? Would you like to put wreaths up? Are you planning to put one up for Valentine's Day or for Easter? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, what do you do in between time, between Christmas and the spring? What do you normally do to transition your home? I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for viewing this video. I hope that it did inspire or encourage you, or help you in some way to do that transition. I also would like to know if you can leave it in the comment section below if you actually put up wreaths for, let's say, Valentine's Day, for Easter, for St. Patty's Day, spring, summer, whatever. If you're one that put one up, I usually don't put one up all the time. But I put this one up so it can last, because we'll have snow probably until the end of April. So I do have time, and I didn't have to keep interchanging. So let me know if you do a lot of interchanging with yours. And if you like this video, also let me know what you would change. If you like the mittens, or if you would put something else on there. I'd like to know your opinion on that. And if you can also leave any comments, let me know if there's any particular videos that you were interested in seeing for this year. At this time, I'm saying God bless. Don't forget to feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and also give me a thumbs up if you really like this channel. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.